In this video, I'm testing the newest prefab home in the world, and yes, it has an igloo in the bedroom to look at the northern lights. Yeah, seeing the northern lights is not guaranteed. Nothing yet. But lucky for me, there are plenty of other features to check out, so we're heading to Finland because I have never seen anything quite like this. Well, it's official, I have arrived. In about 5 minutes, that direction is Skyview Igloos, where they've created a structure that is unlike anything that I have ever seen before. What they've got is a stacking prefab home with a section that comes out and it has an igloo roof. Inside, it's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, there might be a hot tub, and it's all designed around the northern lights because I'm in northern Finland where that is a massive thing. Right now, it is 2:58. I've got a reservation at 4 because I'm staying there tonight, but I'm gonna head up there now because I'd like to get in a little early as we are losing daylight. Let's go check this thing out. You know, I used to think I knew a little bit about what was going on in the prefab home world, and then I came to Finland. Turns out there is a lot more going on than I ever knew. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna save the outside for tomorrow. However, look up, take a little sneak peek of the igloo. Let's head inside because there's a lot to talk about. Welcome inside the Skyview Igloo, a cross-laminated timber modular home that was built right here in Finland. Now, I know what you might be wondering, and the answer is yes. This is a spiral staircase, and we will be going upstairs, just not yet. One of the first things I noticed when I came into the Skyview Igloo is they have got the cottage vibes dialed up to 10 in here. And what I mean by that is there is wood on almost every surface. They've got wood floors, wood on the ceiling, wood on the walls. They've even got a wood accent right here behind where you hang your jacket. And I've been in homes that have this much wood. It can feel like you're in a hardware store, but the way they've done it, it's not feeling like that at all. And let me explain. So if you look down, you'll notice they've got an offset design on the floor. On the ceiling, they've got a different texture of wood. The walls show the cross-laminated timber, and altogether, every surface is a little bit different, and combined, it is working quite well. I'm a big fan. Now, from here, we could go up the spiral staircase to the igloo, but let's start in the kitchen. It's noted on the Skyview website that the team here designed these buildings specifically for this property, and given the use case is as a hospitality unit, we aren't looking at a full kitchen here, but it is definitely well equipped. So right here, we have got a fridge that is currently home to my water, some chocolate, and a piece of pizza. We have got a microwave here, toaster drawer down below. We've got a bank of 3 drawers here, right below what I would consider a coffee bar. So we've got all sorts of goodies that I'm definitely going to get into tomorrow morning, and a shelf up above. I haven't even opened this one yet. Wine glasses. So there's 2 shelves in there. You could put whatever you wanted in it. They've used it for wine. They've got 1 big shelf here above the counter space, and then 3 more cabinets that each have 2 shelves. What's this? Oh, napkins. I thought it was snacks for a second there. Yeah, same. Let's move on into the living room. You know how I know this place is brand new, the newest in the world even, as the title might suggest? I haven't decided yet. 2 reasons. Number 1, they were erecting the sign as I drove in. Number 2, this card. It says, "Congratulations on being our first guests at Skyview Igloos." And then it's got a heart shape. It's actually just me, but still a very nice card. The way they've got this main floor set up, it's all living space. So as we saw, you've got the entrance, you've got the spiral staircase access to the igloo, you've got the kitchen, and I am now sitting in the living room. The living room doubles as a second sleeping space. So I am sitting on a fold-out couch, which means this structure can easily sleep 4, no problem. Other noteworthy features in the space, they've got nearly floor-to-ceiling windows on 2 walls. Those have black frames, which up against the wood does look quite smart, actually. Big fan of that, I just noticed it. They've got the antler chandelier up above, which is playing into that cottage vibe that I like so much. And then they've got a nice little table in the corner, which is going to be perfect for morning coffee for 2 people. Or I could have 2 coffees, 1 in each chair right after I get back from checking my traps. No, that was supposed to be a joke about being in a cottage type guy. Let's check the bathroom out. I'm really happy that this place is so cool on its own, because it just dawned on me now that the northern lights are probably a long shot at this point, strictly based on how cloudy it is outside. So you never know, but I'm definitely not counting my chickens. This is the bathroom. I said bathroom, but what I really meant was half bathroom. And if you look down, they've got a ceramic tile floor. They've got the vanity here, and of course, they've got the toilet. One of the standout features in this half bath, in my opinion, is the sink. It's noted that this is a Wood-io sink. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but what's cool about it is it's actually made from wood chips. I don't know how it's made, but I do know that it looks awesome, and I know for sure it's the first sink that I've ever seen that's made out of wood chips. I know they take sustainability quite seriously here, and this is just one example of that. Behind me, we've got the green tile. They've got the backlit mirror, and yeah, a couple drawers down below for, I guess, toilet paper and any toiletries that you're looking to store. It's time. It's time. Let's go upstairs. Update. I just checked outside. The good news is it's snowing, which will make the outside look that much better when I get to it tomorrow. The bad news is still no northern lights. I'm not giving up hope, and if it happens, you will be the first to know. More good news. I'm about to show you something that has really changed the way that I travel. I took 3 flights and over 20 hours to get here. One thing I'm done dealing with is a bag that's bursting at the seams. After years of overpacking, I finally found a setup that actually works for travel. I start by only bringing the essentials and tighten things up with this travel compression bag from Exter. It gives me about 60% more space in my bag, a total game changer. So I can easily fit everything I need for a 2-week trip into a carry-on. I just pack everything into this anti-rip nylon bag, use the portable pump to compress it, and suddenly there's room for my tripod and an extra pair of shoes. And since we're talking about trimming down, I've also simplified what I carry every day. Check out this wallet from Exter. Slim design, holds up to 14 cards, and has a trigger to access them instantly. Plus, it works with their Finder card, so if it ever goes missing, I can track it right from my phone. A real lifesaver when traveling. Right now, you can get up to 54% off during their Black Friday sale, plus an extra 10 when you use code CARRY at checkout. The link is in the description below, or scan the QR code on screen. Seriously, these two have completely changed how I pack and travel. Well, here it is, folks. The moment that many of you have been waiting for. The igloo of the Skyview Igloo home. Drink it in. While you do that, I would like to announce 2 new updates. Number 1, I went outside. It's not snowing. It might be clearing up a little bit. No northern lights yet, but I'm going to say that the dream is still alive. The second update is more of a surprise, because there's another 2 spaces that I haven't really even mentioned yet that we still have to get to. And they are both very cool, and they are both on this floor. Couple things to note about the igloo. Number 1, this glass is heated, so if it gets too cold and there's frost on the outside, I can turn on the heater, and that way it'll melt all the frost, and if there was northern lights, I would be able to see them through frost-free glass. Number 2, this section was added on site. So this part didn't come from the factory. I saw on their Instagram that they came without the glass section, and then the glass was installed here. More of a fun fact than anything. Let's continue, because there's still lots to see, really. If you are an observant viewer and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, wait a second, where's the shower? Well, it's behind the igloo, right beside another sink and the sauna. Yep, that's correct. Surprise, one of two is a sauna for four that will be used by one. Basically, I got the instructions on how to use this. It's got this big stack of rocks. Takes about half an hour to heat up. You fill the bucket, then you fill the ladle, then you empty the ladle onto the rocks, and it gets warm in here. You sweat, you shower, and then if you feel like it, you go out to surprise number two. Check it out. It's a hot tub. I will definitely be going in here. Still nothing right now. It is starting to snow a little bit. We've still got a lot to talk about on the outside. So if nothing materializes in the sky, I hope that's not the case. But if it doesn't, I will see you in the morning to check out the exterior. Well, it's morning, which means you probably guessed it by now. There was no northern lights to speak of last night. I stayed up till 2:15 looking and then woke up again sometime between then and now. Didn't see anything, but that's okay because this is still one of the coolest places that I have ever stayed in. Sleeping under the glass ceiling, just looking up at the clouds was still something that I probably won't forget anytime soon. Let's talk about this structure. So what I didn't realize last night when I arrived is the bottom section is longer than the top, and where the hot tub is actually built onto the roof of the bottom. You'll notice that just like the inside, there is a lot of wood on this exterior, but they've kind of done the same thing. So if you look at this wall, it's got a different texture than the back wall and the front wall, and it just kind of helps break it up and give it really a cool style. I do want to show you the interior in the daylight because it does hit a little bit different. So I'm going to take a quick trip around the outside. We'll go back inside and then I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, starting at the front, you can see this is what I was talking about. The bottom section is a little bit longer, and then up top, the hot tub is on the roof of the bottom section. Now, as we go inside, this is the window into the living room. That is where I ended up having my coffee this morning, and it was quite a delight, to be honest. So on the front of the home, you can see they've got the vertical wood siding, and then as we come around the side, it gets into more of a textured look, which looks awesome. We're looking almost directly into the sun here, so we'll see how that turns out. Here's a good angle to talk about the igloo. So this piece, I believe, ships as one with this part done in the factory as well. And then the igloo piece, from what I saw on Instagram, looks as though that was done on site. So it's got a side entrance. There's a ladder on the back. I don't think that's for the use of the people staying here, just to go up and maybe do maintenance on the roof or even shovel it. It does have a bit of a sloped roof. You can't tell from this angle, but I did notice on one of the others that that's what we're working with. So heading inside, they've got these keypad locks on the doors, which have been quite handy. And it's got a little fob as well. So if you don't want to remember the key or the code, you don't have to. So there's the little nook for putting on your shoes. You can check your fit before you go. There's a couple things that I missed in this kitchen that I do want to talk about. Number one is the countertop and backsplash. So they've got the solid surface backsplash instead of tile, and that does look quite awesome. They've got the undermount lighting, and then over here, as I mentioned, you can have 4 people stay in this igloo, and you'll notice that there is really only room for 2 at the table. But then I pulled this out, and I don't want to click it all the way in, but there is another spot here that you can use as a table. And so I thought that was kind of cool. That way 4 people can eat in the home. I don't think I looked in these drawers last night. So we've got plates in there, and the bag for my mics, and then we've got pots and pans. Coming around into the living room, here's what I'm talking about. It is a completely different look during the day. Ideally, I would have done the whole video during the day, but I am just here for one night, and that's the way it goes sometimes. So looking out this front window, you can see there's plenty more homes down there. I think there's 12 maybe total Oh no, there's another one down there. So maybe there's 13. Looks like there's space over here to add a few more down the road. Not exactly sure what their plans are here. Up top, we've got the antler chandelier, and I don't think I mentioned, but yes, there is a TV here as well. Coming back this way, we'll take a little peek in the bathroom. Looked at that extensively yesterday, so don't really need to go back in there. Let's head upstairs. Get a look inside the igloo during the day. Why don't we? All right, so place to store your clothes right here. You're hanging, you're folding. There's a safe. Little spot right here to sit. Like, it could be a workstation, could be for getting ready in the morning, whatever suits your fancy. Now, I didn't do this angle last night, but have a look at this. So you've got the bed right down here, and of course, this is what you're looking up at during the night. They've got curtains that can be brought all the way around the front on the bottom, but nothing up top, so nothing is obstructing your view. You're just looking up at the stars, at the northern lights, or in my case, at the clouds, but as I mentioned, still very cool. Obviously, this is the best space in the entire home, and it's not close. Coming into the other bathroom, this is the other Woodio sink, the black one, which is, again, very cool. Such a cool concept. They've got the window in the door that goes out to the hot tub, backlit mirror, my shorts hanging on the hook. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe that's in there. Sauna, and if you look up, didn't even notice this last night, but they do have these star lights in the ceiling of the sauna. Pretty nice. We will go outside onto the deck. Looks like I'm gonna get another pair of socks wet and just get a view at the rest of this setup, I guess you could call it. So, beautiful day here today, and whoever's staying here tonight looks like they might have a better chance at seeing the northern lights than I did. So fingers crossed for them. I'm taking off. There you have it, folks. The Skyview Igloo, a 2-story prefab home that was built right here in Finland. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.